first question, match the following and mark the correct option. Column 1 gives us idea about different fibers and muscles, and column 2 is the depositions. So fast muscle fiber gets the deposition of lactic acid, A with 2. Then slow muscle fibers has a deposition of myoglobin. So this B pairs with point. Then actin filament has I band in it. That's 4. And this D, sarcomere, it has a contractile unit. That is the third point. So now looking at this points in the given option, we need to find A for second, that is option B and C. Then B first, again B and C. C fourth, so that's option C. A2, B1, C4 and D3. So the correct answer is option C. Next question. Consider the diagram given below. Paths labeled as A, B, C and D respectively indicate what? So the first part, this A. So A over here is pubic bone, pubis bone. Then B, it's femur. Here the C is a tibia. Then this D over here is ilium. And this E part here in the center is a sacrum. Now we are supposed to find the correct option, which has A equals to pubis, that's B and E. Then B equals to femur, so it's related to E only. So option E is the correct one, that is pubis, femur, tibia, ilium and sacrum. So the correct answer among the given option is option E. Moving towards the next question. The characteristic and an example of synovial joint is. So synovial joint, so we are supposed to look for the characteristic and the examples related to it. Limb filled between two bones, limited movement, is not related, or the example is not valid for this because it's a gliding joint between carpals. Next, option B is fluid cartilage between two bones and limited movement. And the example given is knee joint, as these two are not related. Option C, that is fluid filled between two joints, provides cushion, and the example is skull bone. That also is not related. And if you look at the option D, that is fluid filled synovial cavity between two bones. And the example for that is joint between atlas and axis. So this is the correct example. And thus the correct answer among the given option is option D. Rest all are the wrong examples. Looking towards the next question. Question 4. The cranium is formed of 8 bones. They are. So we need to know that the cranium is made of 1 frontal bone, 2 parietal bone, then 1 occipital bone, 2 temporal bones, 1 sphenoid bone and 1 ethmoid. only temporal and parietal is present as a pair. Rest all is a single unit. So now this things you are supposed to look from the options, that one frontal. So we have option B and option A both having one frontal. Now we have to look further. That's two parietal. So option A, one frontal, two parietal, one occipital, two temporals, one sphenoid, and one ethmoid. So option A is the correct one. Looking towards the last question. Which one of the following is showing the correct sequential order of vertebrae in the vertebral column of human beings? So now the vertebral column is in the arrangement like, first there is cervical bones, then thoracic, then lumbar, then sacral, and then coccygeal. So now looking at the option to find out the sequence, first cervical, so we have all options having the first thing cervical. Then the second is thoracic, so that's an option B and option D. So you have to look for the third, that's lumbar. So lumbar is there and only option D. So cervical, thoracic, lumbar, sacral and coccygeal. Correct answer is option D.